bullshit. It's time to lay it down on the line. It's time to cut the bullshit in half and stop wasting time. It's time to kick ass. It's time to bend it over the sea. It's time to break it down, downtown and stop wasting time. Ooh, you're a mean motherfucker, gonna eat your daddy's pussy tonight.
Holy fucking shit! The things I've been through, the things I've seen. Oh my god, welcome to QRZR, the Razor's Edge, coming to you live from Bristleburg, USA. My name is Buzz Thundernuggle, and it's weird to be back, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know where I am. I know I'm here in the wonderful Dime DeLuise studios, but my god, I have been through some stuff recently, so I don't know exactly what's been going on because I just got out of the ground about 15 minutes ago. Haven't had a chance for a shower, haven't had a real meal. I managed to scavenge some ramen from the studio kitchen. I've just been eating it dry like a hockey puck. Oh man, about 3 weeks ago, I was coming home from the studio for my 3-hour nap. As you all know who listen to QRZR, the Razor's Edge, we record here about 18, 16 hours a day, depending upon the day, depending upon the stamina. Me and Miguelito here in the station.
Hey.
Hey, Miggy, good to see ya.
Hey, it's nice that you're back. It was, I missed you.
Oh, good to hear. I bet it was nothing but seagulls the whole time I was gone.
We did a little bit more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hope to hear about that, but wait, what are you talking about? What was going on? I wasn't here.
You called in.
Yeah. I found a little still connected phone bank. What they call them? A phone
hole.
A phone hole.
Yeah.
Down in the mines where I was.
Which mines were you? Well, you can get to that later. Anyway, you called in.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
Almost nothing. It was static and a bunch of like sounds.
Right.
I heard your voice a little bit. I heard what I hope was not the sound of my cousin's voice, Neil Thundernuggle.
Ooh.
Was he here? Was that son of a bitch here?
Neil was here for about 3 weeks, wearing your clothes. I mean, he was wearing all of your clothes.
Jesus Christ.
And he was in the studio, sitting right there.
Wait, doing what?
Doing the show.
No, that's impossible because nobody can do the show but Buzz Thundernuggle.
So
nobody can do the show.
So,
you had that son of a bitch, that pretender. Do you know that we widely suspect in the Thundernuggle family that he's a changeling? I swear to God, when he was born, when he was about 3 weeks old, he disappeared from the crib for a day, and an identical infant was placed there.
Listen, he was a very nice man, okay? I had not met Neil before this. Very nice guy. Now, but listen to me. You've never missed a show. In how many years? How many years has it been?
Well into 3 decades.
And you have not missed a show. So I'm sitting here. Buzz isn't here yet. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
going to go live with the show. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah.
Buzz never shows up.
Well, what did the search party say?
They couldn't find you, I guess.
Wait, I'm sorry.
They couldn't
It
find
has
you,
an
I
evident
guess.
sound of somebody who didn't send out a search party for his good friend and employer, Buzz
couldn't find you, I
Thundernuggle.
guess.
No, you know what? Then they didn't look. Folks, let's step back a second. About 3 weeks ago, I left the show for my 3-hour nightly nap, and I was super tired from putting out the best radio in the Bristleburg area. And I admit I fell asleep in the cactus patch to the west of town. And when I woke up, there must have been a sinkhole or something. And I woke up in one of the underground caverns formed by the previous city that was buried 90 years ago. The old iteration of Bristleburg. As those of you who live in Bristleburg know, we, every century or less, we bury the old city and we start a new city. So there's many cities buried underneath the town of Bristleburg. I woke up down there, and I've spent the last 3 weeks or so just wandering around in the canyons down there, often being chased by what I can only describe as super rats. And at one point I did come across a still connected phone line, and I tried to call in, heard almost nothing. Hopefully I got the ad. I received an ad for Mickleberry wine.
That did come through, actually.
Oh, good.
So of all
So
of
there
it,
should be the folks at Mickleberry, there should be a check in the mail, because I got that in. And I just want to, that shows how important our sponsors are to us. They're everything to us. So please mail us that check. I was living off of rainwater and rainwater and a bit of cactus that fell through the canyon roof, and honestly rats, which is fine. So I just wandered around there in the dark for a long time. I saw the sights, wonderful old city, big pile of old Atari games down there.
So it sounds like you had a pretty good time.
You know what? I gotta say, doing this show for 3+ decades, 18 hours a day, it was actually kind of a wonderful vacation. But eventually I did come up underneath the floor of the wonderful Dom DeLuise studios, and I was down there for about 8 days tapping. Did you not hear me?
Where were you? Because I swear to God, I didn't hear a damn thing. I didn't hear a damn
Hard to say. It was dark. I think it was all around.
thing.
Just
well,
tip, tapping all the time.
and maybe Neil was drowning the music out. He was playing a lot of his classic rock he likes to play.
God damn it.
And he was, playing that really loudly.
I knew I heard Foghat coming through the floorboards.
And so maybe that was drowning you out, and maybe on purpose. I don't know. Neil was definitely not. He did not think you were coming back.
Well, I'm going to say I'm surprisingly refreshed. I'm usually kind of strung out on these things because I get so little sleep. But they say war is hell, but mostly it's boring. It was hell down there, but mostly it was incredibly boring and in the dark, and I probably slept the reverse of what I do here. I walked and I skirted around for about 3 hours a day, and when I could find a little hole in the rocks, in the rubble, and cover myself with them like a little makeshift grave, I would sleep for about what I imagine is about 18 hours a day. The radium light on my old Casio went out after about a week, unfortunately, so I'm not entirely sure about times. But it felt, I'm so used to, I have that time in my body, after all these decades of recording, that I think I know the feeling of 18 hours. And it felt like I was sleeping for about 18 hours and running, scurrying for about 3 hours a day. But it's hard to say. I only know that it's been
scurrying.
Yeah.
It's more scurrying than you do.
I thought it'd been 4 or 5 months.
Wow.
So
about 3
I
weeks.
think my timing's off. I might have slept almost the entire time,
Sounds like you did,
and just walked for about an hour.
Well, welcome back, huh? Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I can't imagine what that son of a bitch, Neil Thunderknuckle, was doing while I was gone. But I know it wasn't great radio.
It was all right. It wasn't Buzz, but it was good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I like Neil. I'm a little torn now. Although I was pretty sure Neil killed you. I was almost positive Neil killed you. And I hired a detective to figure out if Neil killed you.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't, but he did want to.
Oh, I know. You don't reveal that mystery to me. I've already read the end of the novel, and I'm still alive, and I'm still Buzz, and I'm still here at the QRZR Dom DeLuise Studios, putting on that great radio.
He did want to. I just want to make that clear.
Well, I'm never going in that cactus patch ever again, except during Bristleburg Cactus Appreciation Week, which is actually coming up next week here in beautiful Bristleburg, and I am going to be the chairman of the Bristleburg Cactus Week.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, we say, as we run through the cactus patch, and we pick off all the sharpest needles, and then all the shortest men of the town use the needles to knit a beautiful patchwork quilt. How do they do it? With those tiny little needles, but they do, and every year we display them at the Spring Fling, and the best cactus quilt wins.
Yeah.
Anyway, We have what I assume is an exciting show for you tonight, but I only got here about 15 minutes ago. I have not met our guest today. Also, I want to say, if you want to call in at any point, we're going live in addition to the terrestrial radio, which reaches the wasteland to the side of town. We are going live on, I want to say, YouTube?
We're not on YouTube
Not
yet.
on YouTube.
I wish we were, but YouTube won't let me.
Oh, it's the old days. We're just going terrestrial radio.
That's right. Facebook.
Wait, I'm sorry, we're on Facebook now.
Yeah, but we're also on terrestrial radio.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Shortwave.
Always. They'll drag. You can drag the terrestrial radio from my cold, dead body.
You can call in, though. We are ready for
you
calls.
can definitely call in. Our number is always 312-313-0582. That number again is 312-313-0582. You can call in anytime you want. I assume that the calls just about stopped dead while I was gone. But I'm back. Buzzy's back, baby. Let's get them calls in. Them sweet, sweet calls. Suck them up for free.
We got calls to take.
Yeah. Wait, we do?
Yeah, I mean potential. In
Oh,
the way
I see what
that
you're
there's
saying.
always a call.
Right.
to take.
There's always a call somewhere out there.
Yeah, somewhere.
That's what my old Papple Dapple always used to say. There's
gotta
always a
catch it.
call out there. Catch a call.
Put up a call catcher, maybe an old call catcher like the natives,
Like a great radio show.
the native Bristlebergians.
Yeah. Put up a call catcher and catch a call. Catch a rising call. So I think we've probably got a good show, but I don't know. We have a guest today. I don't know anything about their background, to be honest, but their name is, am I getting this right, Shirlene Greenbean?
You're real close, honey. My name is Starlene Greenfield.
Starlene Greenfield.
And I am so happy to finally be on your fantastic program.
Oh, my God. Are you a listener?
I'm a longtime listener, first-time guest.
Oh, tell me.
I've never called.
Mm-hmm.
We don't own a phone in my house.
But you do own a radio.
We do own a radio.
Radio's cheaper than the phone.
We actually own 7 radios.
Wow.
One we use, and the other 6 are in our gift closet for presents.
Here's the thing. Wait, can you hear this? Does that sound cool? I'm talking to a cup near the microphone.
Yeah, I can hear
Does
that.
it sound different?
I can definitely hear that, yeah.
All right. No, anyway. Sure.
Sure.
Surler.
Sure.
Surler.
Sure.
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 What do you do?
Oh, I am a work-at-home mother. I am a former MLM grifter, but now my current occupation is I am an all-star couponer, an extreme couponer, if you will.
Okay, we step back for a second. That MLM grifter, that's that like Ultimate Fighting or?
It's multi-level marketing. So have you heard of a pyramid?
Yeah.
Now, have you heard of a lie?
Yeah.
Now, I took those 2 things and put them together and lied to people and sold them pyramids. And then I got them to sell pyramids to their friends and their friends and their friends.
Yeah, and profitable?
Oh, for me it was. But the further down you were on the pyramids, the lower the money was.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you're pretty high up there.
I was. Unfortunately, the federal government shut us down.
Yeah.
Because, as we all know, there are no pyramids. There never was.
No, I've heard that. Can I get? And some people think
You
this
can.
is. Can I? Yeah, you can get whatever you want.
Oh, sure.
Oh, I'm with you.
Just ask.
Yeah, all you gotta do is ask. Hey, Miguelito.
Yeah, what's
Come. Next time I fall into a pit, come look for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Can I ask, in round figures, what are you worth?
In Round Vigors?
Yes, in round figures.
Is that a movie starring Vig Rhames about how he's a detective and he has to solve crimes, but he's the criminal, so he always solves them for themselves, and so it's Around Vigors?
Around Vingers, yeah, that movie, Around Vingers.
Yeah, I just thought of that. That'll be $7, please.
Oh, I love this. That's great. Let me ask you this: if I sell that to somebody else,
It's yours.
but
outright.
How much of my cut do you get?
None. I've sold it to you outright.
Okay.
Now, in round figures, how much am I worth?
Yeah. What are you worth? What are you sitting on?
What day is it? Is it Tuesday or Thursday? Double coupon
That's a great
day?
question. I just came out of the hole about 15 minutes ago. What day is it?
You know it's Monday.
No, I did not know it was Monday.
You knew it was Monday.
I did not know it was Monday.
If you had taken 2 seconds to think about what day it was, go, what day is it? You would have gone, it's Monday.
Okay, let me try that.
Try it.
What day is it?
Monday.
It feels like a Monday. Yeah, you're right. What am I'm not going to lie here.
Such a goddamn lazy bastard.
I'm sorry. Are we going live on YouTube or what?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
You
cool.
wish.
So long story short,
Yeah.
I'm worth about $45 million.
Wow.
But that's only because it's a Monday. If this was a Tuesday, I would be worth about $90 million.
Wow. So what? Okay, that's an interesting. Let's dig in.
Please,
Like Terry
dig
Gross
away.
likes to say.
Ooh, be a gopher.
Yeah, God.
Get in there. Get all up in my guts.
Here's a second. Can I just whip my spade out and get into that chalky earth?
Wow.
Yeah,
that
let's
sounds-
dig. Let's dig down, but not too far because down there there's, and I'm telling you this from personal experience, nothing but rats
Cactus?
and old ET Atari games.
Now listen,
And
Buzz
cactus.
was it?
Yeah, Buzz.
Sorry, I don't know if you
Thundernukle.
prefer Mr. Knuckle.
Yeah. And you're Ms.
Oh, I am married to a lovely man by the name of Clint Greenfield.
Clint Greenfield. So Mrs. Clint Greenfield.
Sure.
Yeah, I love that. It's so old fashioned. I love it. The old ways are disappearing so slowly.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you were in a hole with super rats, but you only ate regular rats. Why did you not eat any of those super rats? I feel like they would be better for you.
Did you feel bad?
Way too big. It's like asking you were in the Jurassic period with dinosaurs and regular rats and all you ate. Why didn't you eat it in the dinosaurs? Yeah.
That's just made up, dummy.
I'm sorry.
There's no such thing as the Jurassic period. There's no such thing as dinosaurs.
Wow. Okay, let's get into this. I was going to ask you about the extreme couponing, but you don't believe in dinosaurs, the Jurassic period.
Why would I believe in fairy tales?
Okay,
You know,
question.
I've questioned it too. I'll tell you that.
All right. How old is the Earth, folks?
I could not deign even to guess.
Well, give me a round number.
15.
Okay.
Some people say that the world didn't exist until Christ died.
Who's Christ?
He's our one Lord and Savior.
No.
Wait,
I'm sorry. Who's?
Whom you mean?
Listen, I don't know this person, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. Who's one Lord and whom?
The year of our Lord is 2019. So the Earth is between
More or
20
less.
or 19 years old. Duh.
Wait, is that what? So 2019 is the year
Wow.
of this
I
guy?
profoundly disagree with you.
That's fine.
What was he the
That's
Lord
your
of?
opinion. Everything. Do you ever look at a tree?
Yes, I do.
See that?
Wow.
Wow.
Do you ever
You look
in
at a tree, and he's the Lord of the tree.
Do you ever look in a mirror?
No,
Oh, well, he would be the Lord of that mirror.
I've seen a mirror, but I did not deign to get in front of it so that I could see myself.
Okay.
I use it to see other things, like
Like-
out the window.
Behind you? No,
around
behind
the
you.
Okay.
I happen to know that
He's
this
right
world
there.
is not 19 to 20 years old. You're full of bullshit because I've been on this show
I'm
for
sorry.
3 decades.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He's
That's
been on the show for
30
3
years.
decades.
So I think we need to back up even further. What do you consider a year?
Wow.
Have you thought
That's a
of-
great
Yeah, I
question.
don't know.
I've never actually thought of that. What is a year? What is a year?
you know what?
Folks,
I think-
if you know what a year is, please call in to 312-313-0582.
Yeah, we would love to. Yes,
I
please.
need to know myself.
Yeah.
Phone lines are open.
So when you say the world is between 19 and 20 years old, you are unrestricted in your opinion about how long a year is. So it could be almost anything.
Or it could be almost nothing.
They say that some of the leading scientists say that everything is everything and nothing at the same time.
Ooh, that sounds like a smart scientist. That sounds like they would like Jesus.
But regardless of how long this Jesus Earth
Jesus.
is, you still don't believe in dinosaurs?
Well, I don't. I mean, so I've seen movies, okay, and I know that when.
Oh my God, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, do we have time?
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Wait, how long is the list? Wait, it's just one movie. It should just is it a long title?
Is it a super long title?
No, it's a trilogy.
I think we have time for a trilogy.
So Back to the Future 3,
Yeah.
then Back to the Future 2, and then
Yeah.
Back to the Future 1. Those are my favorite
reverse
movies.
order.
Yeah,
Nice.
Well, some people
because you
say
got to
it
start
was.
chronologically at the beginning.
Yeah, it's Back to the Future.
Wait, but the second one. Hold on. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they were in the Old West.
Yeah, but the second one.
That's the beginning.
That's
That's
today.
further in time.
That was 2015. So, how does
Yes.
is Jesus in Back to the Future?
Sure.
He is.
He directed it.
He? Jesus is a he.
I've never seen his genitalia.
Is he Hispanic?
I don't know what he identifies as.
Is he Hispanic?
I don't know. I've never met
You
him.
should go to Milan. No, I've never been because I've never been outside the city of Bristleburg. I've only been under it.
I went to Milan once.
But my understanding is that in Milan, and Miggy can back me up here because he's been there, they have the world's largest painting, fresco actually, of Jesus' penis.
The biggest one?
The biggest.
Now, is this to scale or is it just a big creation of it? I would like to see
To
his
throw it
genitalia.
back at you, I don't know because I've never seen Jesus' penis.
Michaelitos?
Miguelito.
Michelito?
Question.
Michelada.
Is Jesus Mexican?
Oh, man, I could go for a michelada.
Is Jesus Mexican? Does he eat micheladas? Drink them?
I've heard a little bit of Jesus, and my understanding is he's not Mexican.
He sounds Mexican.
He is Panamanian.
Ooh.
He is.
Thoughts?
Yeah, he loves the World Cup.
Yeah.
And canals.
Canals. What are some other things we know about Panama?
Parrots.
How long you want to take
They
on
like
this?
parrots.
Yeah, they love parrots.
Their flag is blue and red
Their
and white.
flag is
Yeah.
probably blue and red and white, I assume.
I've been to Panama. I took a round trip flight.
We
It
have a
only
caller.
Did you visit the home of Jesus?
We have someone who might know.
we only went to the hotel.
How long a year is.
Let's take a second. Let's take this call.
Hello?
Here you go, 630. You are on the line.
You're on the line, baby. Welcome. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I was listening to Hello?
Hello.
I was listening to radio and a lady said dinosaurs weren't real.
That's
I
right.
was in school today and they told me dinosaurs are old. They're not alive anymore, but they used to be.
What do you got to say to that?
Yeah,
Hello?
Shireen, what do you say?
So, my grandfather is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did you kill him? Because somebody did. His murder is still unsolved.
No, I didn't kill anybody.
Should get that Unsolved Mysteries guy on that.
I'm sorry.
guy.
What's your name, caller?
Huh?
What's your name, caller?
My name's Tony.
Tommy. Okay. I think what our guest is saying is that things which are dead, things and people which are dead, are no longer real.
That's right. And dinosaurs were never real to begin with, so they're extra not real.
Okay. Well, that's a complicated extra thing. Huh.
My teacher says they were real.
Okay. What's your teacher's name and phone number?
I don't know.
That's fair. You're a kid.
How does your teacher feel about pyramids? Would they ever want to own one?
We're still on caveman time.
Still Whoa, caveman time. Okay, what? Okay, so we just had a complicated discussion about how long a year is in caveman
How
time.
long is
how
a
long
year
is
for
a
a
year?
caveman?
Tell me.
6 of me.
6 of you. So it's a length. You calculate your time based on length.
Wow, they were more advanced in some ways.
Yeah. The
But-
diet, for sure.
Yeah, but they didn't have Jesus, and that's why they died.
And about how tall are you?
Go to the apple crates
2
in your
of my
house.
dogs.
4 or 5 dogs, but how tall are the dogs? Go to an apple crate
Whoa,
near
whoa,
your
whoa, whoa.
home.
What kind of dog are we talking?
Yeah, what kind of dog?
His name's Charlie.
Oh, okay. So five or
So
six.
5
Charlie.
Charlie
5 or 6
dogs
Charlies.
is 1 Tommy boy.
Times 6.
Six
So we're
Tommy
saying about
boys.
30 or so Charlies.
For a year.
That sounds about right in my book.
I mean, that's how we used to calculate the length of a year back in Vietnam.
Yeah.
We'd say 30 Charlies, and your tour's done.
Wow, that's not. Seems low? I don't know. Guess
I don't know. But anyway, thanks for calling in, caller.
Charlie and the
Thank
tree.
you.
Stay in,
Dinosaurs are real.
stay in school. Only do the things that you know you can do without hurting yourself too much. That's what I always say to the kids.
That's real inspirational. You should put it on a mug.
So you're into couponing now.
Extreme couponing.
Extreme. Do you say coupon or coupon?
I say whatever the regional dialect is. I don't want to offend anybody, but I personally say coupon.
Okay, but because you've been all around, you've been through this great thing.
Oh, I've been up and down.
So let me just a real quick. I'm going to shoot them at you. I'm going to shoot some states at you, and you
Okay.
tell me how they say the word. Texas,
Coupon.
Delaware,
Receipt.
Florida,
Coupon.
Vermont,
Coupon.
North Dakota,
Coupon.
South Dakota,
Coupon.
South Carolina,
Coupon.
Virginia.
Paper money.
Trick question. Back to Vermont.
The coupon.
Okay. Canada.
I've never been to Canada.
California,
I've never been to Canada.
Washington,
Never been to Canada. You can't fool
Oregon.
me. Nope. Still.
North Nevada.
Okay. North Nevada.
Yeah.
Coupon.
South Nevada,
Coupon.
Illinois.
I got a question. Hold on. Is there
Yeah.
a weird one?
Is there a weird one?
Yeah, what's the weirdest
Oh.
way they say coupon?
Oh, that's easy. Idaho.
What do they say?
And what is
They
it?
have the weirdest way.
What do they
Yeah,
say?
what is
Oh,
it?
like hands down. And I've been all over the country.
So the
Yeah, but how do they
Yeah,
say
it's
it?
Idaho.
But
They say in Iowa they say Idaho for coupon.
It's so weird, and I don't care for it.
so what? But use it in a sentence.
I have 7 Idahos. Can I get $30 off of this 6-pack of toilet paper?
Okay. Do they quick question, do they use potatoes, russet potatoes for coupons
And what
in
are those?
Iowa? Russet potatoes.
I've seen a regular potato, but I've never met their names.
A potato is like a little brown, usually brown, tuber that you dig up and
a
you eat.
tuber.
Tumor?
A tuber.
A
That-
tuber.
that
A potato.
The thing that grew on my back, and you lanced it off.
Yeah.
And then he sliced it and fried it.
Yeah.
Did you?
I mean, no,
you
not
ate that.
I did, but it's not what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
But yeah, of course I did. The world is friends. Just take a second. The
We're
world.
friends?
Yeah, we're all friends.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, that's really
The
nice.
world is dying. We can't afford to throw away this great protein that comes our way. If you know somebody who has extra meat on them that they need removed, there's no reason not to eat it. I understand your prejudices and your problems,
stigmas.
your stigmas, but you know what? Some people would say that 150 years ago, the Irish were the tumor that we were afraid to eat by allowing them to be full Americans.
Is that what people said?
I'm saying that is a metaphor for racism.
We don't hire tumors here.
Yeah, no tumors and no
Tubers.
tubers. And I'm saying, don't judge me because I'm trying to save the earth by eating every little bit of things that I come across.
You said it was cancerous.
Well, yeah.
Isn't that dangerous?
Not if you cook it to 170 degrees.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cooked
wow.
it. I cooked
Have
it
you eaten the
way
tumor
up.
before?
No. I mainly eat fresh produce.
With the coupons.
Oh my goodness. I can get so much fresh produce.
Oh, you eat your fresh. So you put the coupons on the produce.
Well, for seasoning, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a Sunday circular?
So these are seasonal coupons.
They can be.
Okay.
They're for all variety of women's products,
I ate a whole red plum one time.
including the pit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. And a tree didn't grow in your tummy?
It did.
Oh, it
actually.
did?
Yeah, but that's a great thing because I reach in the back of my throat and I can pick off little flowers and fruits that grow on it.
And I bet it makes you smell nice too.
You would hope.
I'm not.
But
close enough to
unfortunately,
smell him.
yes, if I open my mouth, it makes me smell okay. But otherwise, I don't smell very good, especially now because I only came up from that pit about 15 minutes ago. Speaking of eating a pit, I've lived a pit for the last 3 weeks.
Lived a pit?
Yeah, down in the pit.
Down in. Oh,
beneath
you've lived in a
Bristleburg.
pit. I understand.
lived in a
I'm
pit.
so sorry.
Question: you weren't having any problems
Hashtag pit life.
that you didn't drink anything or smoke anything while down there?
Oh, that's good. Don't drink or smoke.
Well, Buzz does partake
But he didn't.
I was
for 3 weeks.
yeah.
I feel like the pit is the
that's
best
why
thing
I'm
that's
getting smashed right now.
ever happened to you.
And that's why I'm getting smashed, and obviously the Dom DeLuise studio is more full of smoke than it normally is.
Your shirt's buttoned
Oh,
lower
man.
than I think I've seen it in 2-3 years.
I am so. This is the end of the tour right now. Like I'm just going hog wild.
Buzz, I have a
all these
confession.
things.
I did not come on your program to talk about couponings.
Uh-oh.
I came here,
Wow.
Because-
This is why we do this radio. Please.
Buzz. I'm worried about you. Buzz, you swear.
Yeah.
You drink.
Mm-hmm.
You swear some more.
Fuck yeah.
You smoke.
Yeah, absolutely fucking true.
You sleep with anything that moves, including Michelito, including I've seen you touch his penis 3 times in the studio today.
It's all consensual. I don't.
Yeah, we have a general consent policy here.
But Buzz,
He's gonna touch mine. Go for it.
Bing.
And I didn't even need to tell him that.
your penis made a weird sound when he touched it.
It's glass.
Yeah, I got that,
Oh.
and I got that elevator app installed in it.
Makes sense, I guess.
Going up.
Did you get it blown off in Vietnam by various
Oh,
whores,
shit.
Buzz?
Oh God. Hold on.
You ever go to a prostitute or sex worker and get your penis blown off? I have.
There's 2 topics I don't allow here, and it's Vietnam, and it's 9/11.
Those are the kinds of words spoken by somebody
Me?
who was not in Da Nang,
I spoke.
in Hanoi, in Hill 873.
You weren't in all those places.
Well, but my buddies were. I mean, I made buddies with people who were afterwards.
But Buzz, you went there in 1988.
I was stationed as a comfort officer in Saigon for the whole thing. True, but I was there.
You have the softest hands of anybody I've ever met, so that makes sense. It makes sense.
I was there, and I
Giving-
met those men, and I gave them comfort, and I saw them not come back.
You were blowing people's penises off and ripping them off.
Ooh.
I did not rip them off. My prices were very fair. I'm sorry, we didn't have your
Relatively to the
modern
market?
coupons
To the
back there.
market?
My prices were incredibly fair.
MP. Market
was-
price.
No, it was 2 C rations for a hand job, 3 C rations for a mouth job, and a can of peaches for the full bore.
A can of peaches for
The
the
full
full
bore.
can of peaches.
Full can of peaches.
What is full bore?
Everything,
You
baby.
get on all fours. I've seen this in a movie.
Anything goes for how long?
You put 2 drumsticks on your lower lip and make them stick up.
We'd bring all the GI Johnny boys into a room where there was a hot steaming pot of rice, steaming everything up, and they take their clothes off. You know what? I don't want to get into my Vietnam stories. I don't want to. I don't want to get sucked into this. It's not what this is
Buzz.
about.
I agree.
Buzz, you
I
need to
agree.
start volunteering.
I was volunteer army for 12 years. I was there during the French occupation, and I stayed through the American occupation. I have been a volunteer. I was
Wow.
there doing those boys good,
That's like 16 Tommies.
and I didn't discriminate. I did American, French, NVC, Viet Cong, South Vietnamese Army, all of
Give
it.
me 3 more that you did.
Oh, three more South
Nationalities.
Vietnamese nationalities. Sometimes we get Laotian or Cambodians coming in.
They're all right
the
around
Chinese, Japanese tourists.
Any Germans?
You get a few Germans.
Buzz, how do you feel about Hong Kong?
But those
Speaking
were-
of Chinese.
At that time, when somebody would ask me to do a Hong Kong, I usually said no, unless they had a lot of can of peaches.
Give me those A rations.
Yeah. Give me. I don't. None of these C rations. Give me them A rations.
Wow.
Because you know what? I don't give up my Hong Kong for just anybody.
Listen, we have gotten completely derailed here.
Yeah, tell me more about coupons.
So they're little pieces of paper, or now they're apps.
And what do you do with them?
I collect them. I stack them. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, on double coupon day, I take them to the store and I obliterate them. I go Hong Kong on all the aisles.
Ugh.
And then I bring it back and I store it in my basement. And then I donate them to local charities. Buzz, we want to see you down at the charities.
I have only 3 hours a day to sleep on a good day. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to put my foot down.
Buzz, we need your
Your
celebrity.
foot has been up for the whole show. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Thank you for putting it down.
A rat bit it, and it's kind of hurting, but I'm going to go ahead and put it down.
Why
It does
does it
look
say
swollen.
Andy in black marker written across the bottom of your foot?
Wow.
What's that
Oh, he
about?
does a
Buzz?
little Toy Story cosplay.
There was a point, and I don't know if it was a dream when I woke up or not, but I was imagining that I was Andy Dufresne from the film from the film Shawshank Redemption. And
Which one?
Oh,
Was
that.
he-
Oh, that one.
Was he the crow?
honestly, I've only seen trailers for it. But
I'm thinking of Brandon Lee.
right. But the reason that Brandon Lee, I love Enter the Dragon.
Are you okay? You look tired.
YouTube doesn't work, and I'm bummed about it.
Are you trying to monetize it?
Yeah.
We're not monetized.
They're owned
How
by
are we going to get
Google now.
monetized? Guys, I'm sorry to derail, but literally, how are we going to get monetized at this rate?
I don't know. Who cares?
You're the one making money on the ads. I don't see it. I don't see a slice of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Just to take a second here, we do have an ad.
Oh,
This is
God.
one of our long-standing supporters.
I hate this ad. Oh,
Ooh, feels good, tastes good. Mmm.
Yum, 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 yum.
yeah. Help him with the ad. He needs help. This one's terrible.
The Bristleberg worm asks you to come to the edge of town and touch the worm. 150-year-old tradition, coming to the edge of town and touching the psychic worm helps the worm out and helps Bristleberg out because the worm loves to be touched and it hates the idea that it might have to destroy the town. So come one, come all to the edge of Bristleberg and touch the worm. I've touched it. All my friends have touched it. We've all touched it. But these days, not enough people are touching the worm. So come to the edge of town, come one, come all, and touch the worm.
Don't touch it.
No, you should touch the worm because it might eat the town.
I feel like I should touch this worm.
You should
Just
touch
think
the
we
worm.
should kill the worm.
Buzz, we need
Don't
you down. Buzz, we need your
I'm
celebrity.
just saying what I believe.
You understand that the worm's antennae can pick up radio signals, so please, I'm
Terrestrial
sorry,
radio?
Mr. or Mrs. Worm, we're not trying to, even terrestrial radio.
There's two worms?
Mr. or
Mrs.?
Mrs. Worm.
It depends on what end you touch.
Yeah. Please don't attack our town. We will keep touching you.
Please get out of town, worm.
Buzz,
He's not technically in town. He's on the edge of town.
Buzz, I need you
Yeah.
to come down to the Bristleberg Food Bank with me. We need your celebrity. Because I've given them reams and reams and reams of bottles of shampoo. But we need more food.
God.
Oh no, he's wheezing.
I'm sorry. I wasn't really listening. It's been so long since I've had an alcoholic drink and a sweet, sweet tobacco smoke.
Yeah, how did you get through it? Were the DTs really? I mean, what was going?
I was, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was hibernating. My body went into full-on withdrawal, shutdown mode.
Hey, we've got another call.
I'm also not entirely sure that I wasn't just withdrawing the whole time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were.
But I definitely came out through the floorboards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't here yet. so I
Hey,
don't
let's
know.
get that caller.
Hello?
630, you are on the line. Please tell me something good news.
Oh, this is Officer Rojas. I was just heard the ad that was played, and I have some distressing news about the worm.
Oh, God. What happened to the worm?
What sex
Is
is
he
it?
leaving?
Is it
Please.
a he or a her?
Is MIA at the moment.
Good. Thank God. Good riddance.
Thank you so much for calling in, Officer Rojas,
Was
and
that-
letting us know that important news.
Was there a note?
There was no note, but there was a lot of blood,
Oh, my God.
and so I got some of my best cadets on it right now. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna find out this worm and put it back.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
You got a guess on the word of the month there, officer?
Oh, yeah, you want to take a guess for the word of the month?
Is it consistent?
Nope.
That has been, people have guessed that so many times. Get out of here.
Sounds like we
Oh,
lost
folks.
him.
Yeah, I dropped.
I just wanna-
I dropped his butt.
I just want to take a second. It's times like these, times like now,
When you learn to live again.
A quarter Tommy?
and on that horrible day in September 2011, when the station was shut down for a period.
It was
That,
not that long.
No, that we remember what's important in life:
Was this 2014?
family, the worms
It was.
that we depend upon. Tonight, hold your children close and say a little prayer for the bristleberg worm that has touched all of our lives, even as we have had to touch it to keep our town safe.
Goodbye, worm. Die in hell.
Who will eat its body?
I do not approve.
When a human dies, we say they're worm food.
Yeah.
But when a worm dies, do we eat them?
If we're lucky.
Worm
steak's good eating.
You ever eaten a worm? Giant worm?
Yep.
You ate a giant worm?
Giant worm?
Did you eat one
Giant
tonight?
worm.
How big's a giant worm?
Larger than me.
When I was down in the tunnels, there was a period
this is
where
recent.
above me I thought there was a skylight.
Was it a tremor?
I'm now not entirely sure that it wasn't a graboid or the giant worm, because I would dip it wasn't a spoon, but it was a rock that looked like a spoon, and I would dip it up into the ceiling, and I would pull it off like Jell-O. But I'm pretty sure I was eating worm.
You think it was a big worm?
I'm pretty sure.
Michelito, have you ever eaten a worm?
You ever eaten worm?
Oh, I've eaten many worms, little ones. Yeah, I mean they're great. Good eating.
Have you ever eaten worm?
And we're talking about not a human penis.
That's dirty.
I would argue-
yes either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no story there. I've just eaten both.
We got another caller on the line.
Yeah, let's bring it in.
Caller, you're back. What's up? 630 again?
Yeah, it's Officer Garcia again. We got Officer Rojas, and we got disconnected or something. I wanted to call in and make sure everything was fine.
No. Please don't.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You screwed up the call, the word of the month.
Yeah, I know we're desperate for callers, but you're
Oh.
good. You're good.
Is that a thing?
No.
You know what? I got a whole jail full of prisoners just watching each other jack off. I could have them, I could let them borrow a cell phone and give you guys a call.
Were they jacking off?
I'll wait till they're done.
Yeah, please.
Not all of them either.
It's so
Just the ones that
respectful.
want to.
It's nice to meet an officer that's respectful and doesn't just shoot black people.
I don't believe in the police state. Please do not. I don't want to talk to these prisoners. Let them free. That's what I
Wait,
say.
you don't believe in the police state?
No, I believe in a
No,
volunteer.
it's real.
I don't believe in
man.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, we'll see. We
Oh,
all have
yeah,
our
I heard
beliefs.
about that. What's that all about?
I don't believe in the denial of the repercussions on local radio stations of September 11th, 2001.
You do believe in that,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
but you don't believe it's right.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
Officer Garcia, were you recently divorced and that's why you were using your maiden name?
I'm fairly certain his name is not Officer Garcia.
Maybe it's his
used to be
partner.
Garcia, and then your guess is right. Once I was married, I took my husband's name and I became Officer Rojas.
So you married the
Gotcha.
other officer at the station because you guys spent so much.
Yes, I married Officer Rojas.
You-
So now there's two Officer Rojas.
You spent so much time together.
So he was your partner in officering, but now he's your partner in life? That's so beautiful.
This is a sweet
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
What's
We
up,
like
Dad?
jokes and what? What was that?
There's a rabbit in the
Everything okay? Ready to
studio.
come down to the station?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Roja.
What's up, Dad?
I love that. Anyway, you're cut off.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye, officer.
Bye.
Tell the worm we said don't eat us.
Thank you for your service.
Buzz, are you going to come down to the food depository and lend your celebrity status or no?
I'll tell you this. You bring the food depository to the station, I'll give you some
No.
free...
No.
Oh, wait.
No. Do not allow it in the station.
Miguelito says no.
We've got maggots you wouldn't believe.
That's
I'd
like tiny
believe 'em.
worms.
Are they writing stories?
Tiny worms. I eat them
Yeah.
because they eat the food. So they eat the food, and I go, God damn it. And then I eat them because I'm mad at them and I'm hungry. But if you bring food in here,
So he's eating worms.
they're on it. Food, they're on it.
So you're eating the maggots because you're mad at them, not because you want to eat the food that's inside them.
No, I mean, I think they already pooped it out.
Everything has food inside of it.
That's true.
Food has food
That's true.
inside of it.
Buzz, you are so smart. This is something I
Yeah.
missed. I missed this. You're
Yeah.
very smart.
Thank you.
You got a lot of intel. You're like a Wikipedia of men.
I touch things. I touch things and I
Men?
absorb their knowledge.
You touch me all the time, but
Men?
there's not much to
Yeah,
absorb.
I touched men when I
I
was
heard
in
you were
Vietnam.
I heard you were like the Wikipedia of men, and I
Yeah.
believe it from
I can
these
tell
stories.
you
I've
I can
heard.
tell you anything about men that you want to know.
Men?
Yeah.
What do they want? What do men want?
Here's the truth. What men want.
You ever not telling the truth?
You're rubbing
always-
your mother's tattoo.
Yeah. What men want is to open their eyes in the morning and look up, and instead of seeing what amounts to basically nothing, even if it's the ceiling of their room, what is basically nothing, what they want is to open their eyes
I have a mirror above
and
my bed.
see the world aligned in front of them saying with one voice, "You're doing a good job. And it's going to be all right."
I thought you were going to say 9/11 was an inside job.
No, you know that I don't believe that 9/11 was an inside job. I just believe that the government has covered up the ramifications.
I wish you
on
believed
small-
9/11 was an inside
Why?
job. At this point.
I think we all saw the planes came from outside the building, Michelito. So clearly it was an outside
Yeah.
job.
Or
I watched
are
it
you
in reverse. I watched it in
yeah,
reverse.
see, that's your problem.
Yeah, well, I was
Yeah.
confused for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when they re-release Back to the Future in chronological order, sign me up.
I agree. I can't go to the theater, but I would watch them
Are you
with the
barred?
mirror out the window.
Are you not allowed?
I mean, that's
to go to
obviously
see-
never going to happen. Thanks, Robert Taxmakis.
Whoa.
Is he dead?
Yeah, has he been taxidermed? Is that why you said that?
No, he's oppressing us.
Oh, he's the man. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Got
the
it.
man. He's oppressing us with his
Throbbing veiny cock.
Well, first I thought there's no
with
Robert.
his huge throbbing veiny Robert Cockmakis.
There's no
suppress me,
Zemeckis
Robert.
tax.
Zemeckis.
Do you pay a Zemeckis tax?
We all pay a Zemeckis tax since
unseen-
that first day
Uh-huh.
when he released Back to the Future up through, and he was laughing at us with that Who Framed Roger Rabbit to that silly Sullenberger film that he made, I think.
What's up, Doc?
Yes.
This is his world, and we're just living in it, Michelito.
Robert Zemeckis.
Robert
Cockbert Zemeckis. That's what I call him.
Cockbert?
Yeah, Cockbert.
I like that name.
Yeah.
It's a nice name.
You know what? I'm going to call you Cockbert from now on.
Yes, that
It
sounds
suits
great.
Because you like it
you.
so much.
It
Sounds
suits
good.
you, and he touches your
Folks,
penis.
welcome to the new QRZR, the Razor's Edge, hosted by me, Buzz Thundernuggle, with my best guy, Cockbert.
Yeah.
And I'm Starlene.
Starlene, thanks for joining
and
us.
Starlene.
Thanks for having me on. Now, Buzz, we really do need you to come down to the food bank. We need you to press the flesh and get out some more food donations.
I will come down between midnight and 3 a.m. tomorrow.
Is that a promise?
That's a promise.
He's not going to be
Can
there.
I tell the rest of my sewing circle?
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be hilarious.
It's me and a bunch of short
Will
men.
you videotape it when you tell them and you waiting for me?
Do you have a preference on frame rate, or
38p.
is that right?
38 frames per second?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a very specific number.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, asked and answered. You say, do I have preference?
Asked and
Bam.
answered? That's like
38 frames per second.
Have you ever seen anything in 38 frames per second? Do you speed up all of your movies to 38 frames per second?
I
Butterfly?
I set all my films
hummingbird.
for the 1 2/3
Yeah.
frame rate.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you see.
because I think they're normally in 24.
That's right.
Yeah, and I set them for the 1 2/3.
Where are you getting those extra frames? They just making them up?
Well, normally what it does when it's digital is it just steals frames from other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From nearby movies.
Yeah, from nearby movies. Yeah, any
They passed the hat. Please,
yeah,
sir,
they
can you
pass the
spare
head.
a frame?
Can you spare a frame?
Yeah.
But it happens so quickly the human eye can't catch it.
Nanoseconds, yeah.
Like if you've ever seen Philadelphia Gump, which is my version of Forrest Gump.
The re-edit.
Yeah, in 38 frames per second because it's stealing 12 extra frames.
Your re-edit
From Philadelphia.
focuses a lot on Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, well, I would say that it focuses a lot on Jenny because there's a whole bunch of extra AIDS stuff in there.
Yeah, you overdubbed a lot of AIDS talk.
Well, I didn't overdub it. It's just stealing a lot of Philadelphia frames.
Oh, yeah, okay, got it.
yeah,
She has extra AIDS. in
she has
his
extra
version.
AIDS.
Extra.
Extra.
AIDS.
AIDS.
Extra.
Extra.
I'm
AIDS.
Extra.
Extra. AIDS.
I have
Extra.
extra AIDS?
AIDS. Extra.
Nah, I think I'm fine.
AIDS. Extra. AIDS.
Can we isolate that and loop it?
Yeah. Let's do it right now. We're going to do it on the fly.
Okay, here we go.
Nicolita.
Extra.
It's looping now.
Slower.
So you guys, yeah, it's a little slow. I think I slowed it down.
I was going to make
but
it a dance remix, but I guess...
I can't do anything else. This is all I can do. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you
Added
had
some
the click
snaps.
track.
Added some snaps. Buzz left.
Extra.
Buzz left because he doesn't want to hear this. So
Extra.
it's just him doing this. Let's add some fart noises.
Extra.
It sounds like I cut out a little bit and added. Yeah.
Is this the extra AIDS remix?
Yeah. This is it.
Extra.
All right. Let's remove that fart noise. And then let's add a what's up, Doc?
It's that
That was I think the computer froze. Buzz, get in here. We're done with the remix.
All right, sorry. Well,
Thank you for that, by the way.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was just grabbing a little worm food.
There's a lot of them down here. Grab some worms on your way out.
Maggots?
Oh, please.
Starlene, you call them whatever you want.
Come whatever you want.
Call 'em whatever you want.
You got a coupon for them? Doesn't matter. They're free. Half
Jesus
off.
would want them.
Jesus
He would eat
made
'em.
worms.
Anyway, I'm probably not going to come to that thing you're talking about.
The
'cause
food bank?
I don't care.
Buzz, but we need your celebrity.
Oh.
Buzz, what has Bristleberg given you?
Why are they now? They're making money off of food. So what a food bank? People put in food and then they charge them interest on their food. Like what's going on with this food bank?
People change like one box of
Oh,
cornflakes
everybody
for
changes.
7 mangoes.
Everybody changes all the time. Don't get me started.
I won't.
I'm not going to support that.
Nope,
People
I didn't
changing.
start
I
him.
hate change.
I didn't
You
get him
didn't
started.
change.
I didn't change, and I was down that pit for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Pitt didn't change you?
It didn't change me, and I didn't ask anyone for food. I ate all the rats and cactuses that I grubbed with my own hands.
You look a
Oh.
lot paler than you used to. I'll say that.
Buzz.
Yeah,
Buzz, where do you think those rats and cacti came from?
pale as swell.
Buzz, every month
The old
the
Dwight
food
D. Eisenhower.
the
saying.
food bank fills up that pit with rats,
More like White D. Eisenhower.
super
We all know
rats,
what he stood for.
You're right.
cactus, worms,
Yeah.
all came from the food bank, and we put them in the pit for you, Buzz. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to make you feel guilty.
Well,
The
then you're
food
a,
bank
then you're a
fed you?
fucking monster. You're a fucking monster because if you're putting that shit down
Oh,
there
no,
for
he's
me to
getting
eat,
pissed.
then you could have come down. You could have come down at any point. You could have saved old Buzzy. Don't come down here and blackmail me. Don't keep me in a fucking prison.
Wasn't
in a hole
Buzz-
in the ground.
Just saying that he was having a good time down in the pit.
He said he loved it.
Doesn't sound like he loved it that much.
I did go by there, and he was crying.
He just lost his fucking mind.
He kept saying, I can't believe I lost her. I can't believe I lost her. 9/11 has ruined me,
Yeah.
and it will never ruin me again. And then he would cry and eat some maggots. And
And you said you're welcome for the maggots.
he wouldn't even acknowledge
I'm
me.
going to ask you a question
He
right
wouldn't
now. I'm
even
going to ask you.
acknowledge me.
No.
He wouldn't even look at
I'm
me.
going to ask you a question right now. I'm
Michelito.
going to ask you a question right now. When I fell asleep in that cactus patch,
You didn't fall asleep, Buzz. You gave yourself a sedative because you said you were starting to remember again. Buzz, you looked me dead in the eyes and you said, you remind me of her. I have to sleep now. Bye-bye.
Who's she? Who is this?
folks, we're going to get into that next week on QRZR, The Razor's Edge.
Wow.
I want to say a
What a
big thank
cliffhanger.
you to our guest, Shirlene Greenbean.
Close enough.
Yeah. And as always,
Starling.
Miguelito.
What are you doing afterwards? You hungry?
Oh, I've got to go down to the Safeway.
We've got some maggots if you want to, join me.
Put your penis away.
Tune in next week or possibly in 2 weeks or every day, 18 hours a day. I'm Buzz Thunderknuckle. This is QRZR, The Razor's Edge. And as always, don't remember because you'll never forget.
It's time to lay it down on the line. It's time to cut the bullshit in half and stop wasting time. It's time to kick ass. It's time to bend it over the sea. It's time to break it down, downtown and stop